It's Friday, 5:58 p.m. Your paycheck just landed. And you know exactly what happens next, because it happens every single payday. You open your banking app, move some to savings, not a specific number, just, some. Switch to another app to check the credit card balance. Open a third to see if that automatic payment from 3 weeks ago actually went through. By the time you're done, you've spent 15 minutes being a human transfer button between 5 different apps. Here's what nobody tells you: the real fix isn't a better app. It's not more discipline on Friday nights. It's making sure your money already knows where it's going before it ever lands in your checking account in the first place. This weekend, we're going to build that. Saturday and Sunday. By Monday, payday stops being a chore you do. It's just something that happens. Most people think automating their budget means opening their banking app and setting up a few recurring transfers. That's automation, but it's automation happening one step too late. By the time money is sitting in your checking account, it's already visible, already spendable, already one bad Thursday away from being spent on something that felt urgent at 11 p.m. App-based transfers are trying to fix a problem after it's already started. The actual fix happens earlier, at the source, before your paycheck even reaches your checking account. Here's the plan. Saturday, we wire the source. This is the part almost nobody does, and it's the single biggest lever in this whole video. Sunday, we set the rules for everything else: the transfers, the investing, the safety nets that make sure nothing ever silently breaks. Here's something that's going to sound strange. The most powerful automation in your entire financial life doesn't live in your banking app. It lives in your employer's payroll portal, the place where your direct deposit information sits. The tab you opened once, on your first day, filled in your account and routing number, and never opened again. That portal almost certainly has a feature that most people never discover: split direct deposit. It lets you divide your paycheck across multiple accounts, automatically at the source, before a single dollar ever touches your checking account. Not a transfer you set up after the money lands. The paycheck that already arrives pre-divided, part to checking, part straight to your high-yield savings, part wherever you decide, every single pay period without you doing anything at all. This isn't a fringe feature. It's built into the payment system almost every paycheck in America already runs through. Over 93% of U.S. workers get paid by direct deposit. And most major payroll platforms, ADP, Gusto, Workday, Paychecks, QuickBooks Payroll, Rippling, already support splitting that deposit across multiple accounts. The infrastructure isn't the problem. Almost nobody knows to look for it. Nacha, the organization that actually governs how direct deposits move through the banking system, has the data on what happens when people use it. $90 a month, more than people using other saving methods. Not because they earn differently, not because they're more disciplined. Because the money never gave them the chance to spend it in the first place. Here's why source-level automation is fundamentally more reliable than app-based automation, not just more convenient. More reliable. When your full paycheck lands in checking first, and then a transfer tries to move part of it to savings a day or two later, there's a gap. And gaps are where things go wrong. Bank holidays shift payday earlier or later than usual. Processing delays push a deposit back by a day. If your automated transfer is scheduled for a fixed date and your paycheck hasn't landed yet when it tries to fire, that transfer can fail, or worse, it can overdraft your account. When the split happens at the source, that entire risk window disappears. The money doesn't exist as spendable checking account cash, and then gets moved. It arrives already divided. There's no gap for a timing mismatch to live in, because there's nothing left to move. One less hop. One less point of failure. That's the whole argument for doing this on Saturday, before anything else. Here's exactly how Saturday goes. Step 1. Find the portal. Log into whatever system your paycheck already comes through: ADP, Gusto, Workday, Paychecks, QuickBooks, or ask HR directly if you're not sure. Look for direct deposit or bank elections. If you see an option for more than one account, the feature is there. Step 2. Decide percentage or fixed amount, and this matters more than it sounds. If your paycheck is exactly the same every period, a fixed dollar amount works fine. But if your income varies even a little, over time, a slow pay period, unpaid time off, a fixed amount can accidentally eat your entire check. Picture this. You set $400 to savings, but this period your paycheck is only $380 because you took a sick day. Depending on how your payroll system orders the splits, that $400 request either doesn't fire at all, or it takes everything, leaving your checking account with nothing. Percentage splits the scale automatically with whatever you actually earn that period. For most people, percentage is the safer default. Step 3. Get the order right. Most systems ask which account is your primary, the one that catches whatever's left after your other splits are taken. Never make that your savings account. Make your checking account the primary, so it always receives the remainder, and route your fixed percentage to savings first. That way, even in a lower than usual paycheck, your savings still gets its share, and checking simply gets slightly less, not zero. Before we move to Sunday, one more thing worth understanding, because it explains a specific, annoying failure most people have actually experienced without knowing why. Even after your payroll split is running, you'll still have some transfers that have to live inside an app, an IRA contribution, an extra debt payment, something that isn't connected to payroll at all. Here's the mistake almost everyone makes with those: scheduling them for the exact day they expect to get paid. The problem is that payday isn't always payday. A bank holiday pushes it a day later. A weekend shifts the processing window. If your app-based transfer is scheduled to fire on the same calendar date every time, sooner or later it's going to fire before the money has actually landed, and either fail outright or overdraft your account. The fix is almost embarrassingly simple. Build in one buffer day. If you're usually paid on Fridays, schedule your app-based transfers for Saturday, never Friday itself. That one-day gap absorbs almost every timing issue that would otherwise cause a silent failure. Sunday is shorter. This is where you clean up everything payroll splitting can't reach on its own. Your 401k is usually already automated through payroll deduction the moment you enrolled, but verify it. Log in, confirm the percentage is what you think it is, and confirm it's actually being invested, not just sitting as a contribution waiting for you to choose something. Your IRA is a different story because it isn't connected to your paycheck at all. This one needs its own scheduled transfer from your checking or savings account. Set it for your buffer day, not payday itself, same rule as before. And here's the step that quietly trips up more people than anything else in this entire video. Setting up a recurring deposit into an investment account is not the same thing as setting up recurring investing. A lot of platforms will happily keep depositing your cash on schedule and just let it sit there in an uninvested settlement account, earning next to nothing until you separately turn on auto invest. Go into your brokerage or IRA account today and confirm that a specific fund is set to receive that recurring deposit automatically. If it just shows a cash balance quietly growing month over month, that's the gap. Close it today. For months, without really noticing it, you've been the connective tissue in your own financial system. The thing that made the transfers happen. The person standing between paycheck arrives and money ends up where it's supposed to be. That's not a small job. It's just one you never signed up for, and it only works as well as your memory, your energy, and how tired you are on any given Friday. What this weekend actually changes is your role in the system. You're not the transfer button anymore. You're the person who built the pipes once, and now the money just flows through them the same way every time, whether you're paying attention or completely checked out. 3 last steps before this is genuinely done. Step 1. Verify on the first real payday, not before. Payroll changes sometimes take a full pay cycle to take effect. Don't panic if your very next check looks unchanged. That's normal. Check the payday after that. Confirm the split landed exactly where you told it to. Step 2. Keep a small buffer sitting in your checking. About a week's worth of normal spending, untouched. This is your shock absorber. Even with everything set up perfectly, one unusual month can still happen, and a small buffer means a timing hiccup is a non-event instead of an overdraft fee. Step 3. Put a reminder on your calendar for 6 months from now. Not to redo everything. Just to glance at your split percentages, especially if you've gotten a raise since. This is the same principle from the raise capture rule. When your income goes up, your savings split should go up with it, automatically, before your lifestyle adjusts to the new number. Let's put a number on this weekend. That $90 a month Nacha found people save simply by using split deposit instead of manual transfers. If that money gets invested instead of just sitting there, at the market's long-run average return of around 10% annually, compounding monthly, for 10 years. That's roughly $18,400. From a habit you didn't have to remember, a transfer you never had to make, a Friday night you never had to spend juggling 5 apps. You didn't earn more to get that number. You didn't cut anything from your life. You just made sure the money never had the chance to leak out through a gap that shouldn't have existed in the first place. It's Friday, 5:58 p.m. Your paycheck just landed. This time, nobody reaches for the phone. The savings split already happened before the money even touched checking. The IRA contribution is scheduled for tomorrow, safely inside its buffer day. The 401k took its cut before you ever saw the number. Nothing is waiting on you. Nothing needs you to remember anything. That's the whole point of this weekend. Not more willpower on Friday nights. Just pipes that were built once, correctly, so the money already knows where it's going before you do. If you haven't opened your payroll portal yet, that's genuinely the one thing to do today. 10 minutes. Find the direct deposit section. Set your percentage. Let this weekend's work start paying you back on the very next check. In my next video, I will show you how to build a 6-month emergency fund without feeling like you're sacrificing everything. Watch out.
Thanks for watching this far. Please give this video a like and share your opinion in the comment section. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button too. See you in the next video.